red velvet cake, light on sugar, super healthy, extremely puffed up, delicious, moist, stuffed with cream cheese, dark chocolate, and cherry marmalade. Let's go and see that beautiful delight. A fusion of sour milk, cocoa powder, cappuccino, eggs, butter, all to a perfect delight. The aroma is filling the air. Let's go and cut through that beauty. The perfect treat for your friends, guests, and family. Look at that beauty. Wow. Allez, let's enjoy a piece of that beauty. Look at that. Bon appetit. Let's have a look at the mise en place of our cake today. We're going to start with the stuffing of our cake. 150 grams of grated chocolate, about 70 grams of cherry marmalade, this is optional, 200 grams of cream cheese, Philadelphia. To that we have 400 grams of flour, 150 grams of butter that I'm going to melt, a bit of sugar, 300 grams. We've got here 3 eggs, 70 grams of cocoa powder, about 20 grams of cappuccino powder, this is optional. Now for the sugars, we've got 15 grams of vanilla sugar, 15 grams of baking powder, your coloring agent, and 30 milliliter of vinegar. And lastly, we've got 400 ml of milk. You need sour milk, so to that I'm going to add a drip of lemon, and that should do the trick. Let's go and mix our ingredients. First, I'm going to prepare my stuffing and put in the fridge. So onto my chocolate, I'm going to add my cherry marmalade and my cream cheese and mix it. Look at that beauty. Onto my melted butter, I'm going to add my sugar, my cocoa powder, and the cappuccino. I will add also the vanilla sugar and the baking powder and mix that. Next we add our eggs and the vinegar, and we mix that at high speed. Finally our sour milk, you see how it broke up with the lemon. Then we add our flour and the coloring agent, and we mix that very well. Now mixing the flour should not take more than half a minute, but on high speed. Look at that consistency, it's perfect. We put in our mold now. We empty half the quantity, then carefully we're going to take our stuffing and place in the middle of our cake, like that. Then we're going to cover with the rest of our batter. We put a line of butter in the middle. Hopefully this is going to help not to curve the cake. Then we're going to put in a preheated oven at 170. I'm going to bake that for about 40 minutes or so. Now this is the second batch of batter. I've adjusted it. I have taken out 100 grams of buttermilk, so 300 grams, and I've added 6 eggs in total. The reason is my first batch did not puff up as much as I want. And then I'm going to cover with the rest of my batter. Off it goes into my preheated oven at 170. I'm going to bake for about 45 minutes or so. 50 minutes into baking, we check again. Let me see. We drive the knife through. I would give it another 7 minutes or so. So it's a good 57 minutes. I'm going to check the cake and see how it is. All the way through. It's perfect. This is the stuffing of the chocolate that I have inside. So what I'm going to do, close the oven and keep it inside. Our cake is well puffed, cold. We're going to serve on our platter.